Welcome back, meteorologists. Now that we have already seen the brain pop, it's time to watch this teacher video to complete your cold and hot flip book. Before we get to that flip book, let's make sure you know your vocabulary words for the day. The first one is the tool. That tells us hot or cold. What's the name of this tool you see here? Thermometer. Say it with me. Thermometer. Excellent. That's a weather tool that's used to measure how hot goes up or cold goes down an object is. Now, like I said, if it goes up, 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 it is something that is hot. Say that little word with me. Hot. Like this hot, hot stove. Lots of heat energy. Or it could be down to the bottom, like my weather today. Cold. Say that C word with me. Cold. Little warmth. Now that we've reviewed our terms, we have two jobs. First, our weather graph. We've done this before. Today we're on day 2. Job 2, our cold and hot flip book. I will help you to complete both. Don't you worry. I've got my tablet out. Be patient. Watch me do mine, and then you will know exactly what to do so you can complete yours. Here's my tablet ready. Arrow up. For my slides, there's always 2 options, the English or the Spanish. Oh, we are going for the English today. Let me get centered. I want Wednesday, March 3rd, hot and cold. You are probably already here and ready to edit. We click our pen when we're ready to edit. I like to turn my tablet sideways so my screen is larger and easier to see. Arrow over to the graph. We've already done day 1. I put a circle to remind you today you are on day 2. Step 1, you got to go outside and check 4 things with the weather. First, is it clear or cloudy? Ugh, lots of clouds where I am. I'm going to shade in cloudy. Rainy, icy, or snowy? I told you today we're getting ice. So I am shading in the ice box. Or you got to check, is there rain out there or nothing? You can shade nothing. Our next is the wind. You have pictures to remind you, calm, no wind. Windy, the flag's moving. You can use your windsock or check the trees. My trees are moving, shaking those branches. I'm going to color in windy. Last, hot, warm, cold, or cool. I told you my temperature. Brrr, I am cold. You will check your weather where you are today. Color in 4 boxes. But if there's no precipitation, no ice, snow, or no rain, you don't have to color one of those in. You can X them out. Remember, you are on day 2. Once you've filled in today's weather, you're ready to look through your cards one more time. Remind your hot and cold. And then here comes the flip book. One side we have a 20-degree Fahrenheit cold thermometer. On my other side, I have a 105-degree Fahrenheit hot thermometer. And on each side underneath the thermometers, we have 1, 2, 3 jobs to complete. We'll use our pen tool and we'll write with our finger to first fill in the temperature is blank. You will use this thermometer to write the temperature using the degree symbol and the letter F or C. Step 2, I would blank an activity. We've talked about activities in the summer, spring, winter, and fall. You'll need to think, if this is a cold 20-degree day, what activity would you do in the winter? Or write for me something you like to do. Finally, I would wear blank. We've discussed clothing. You've drawn for me clothing in the summer, winter, spring, and fall. And if it's windy, cold, rainy, or snowy, Here you will write for me what you would wear in each temperature's day. I'll help you get started. I'll do one side and make sure you know what to do. Step 1. The temperature is blank. Remember 2 fingers. You can zoom and check those numbers up close. 0, 10. It looks like it's stopping here on 20. And you can even check here. Yeah, you got it. It is 20. Ooh, that line is too fat. Let me make it a little skinnier. Just make sure my teacher can read my writing. The temperature is 20. 20 what? We have to use the degree symbol, the little circle. Oh, then I need you to tell me degrees of Fahrenheit or Celsius. Give me an F for Fahrenheit. Next step, I would what? What's the activity you would do if it's 20 degrees cold? I'm going to throw a snowball. Sound out your words and do your best. It's not a spelling test, but use spaces between and sounds you know. I would throw a snowball. Period. I would wear. I would wear a beanie and sweater. Period. I'm going to read it and check that it all sounds good. I have everything I need. The temperature is 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Number, symbol, F or C. I would throw a snowball. Period. I got an activity for the cold temperature. I would wear a beanie and sweater. Period. I've got 2 clothes here for cold weather. I've shown you how to do one side. Now I'm ready to zoom in and complete my hot 105 degrees side. But don't forget, when you're done, click that save button. Be patient for it to save both sides of your work. Don't turn in until you've done both. Remember, today you will have filled in your weather graph for day 2. Then come down to your cold and hot flip book. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You've saved your work. Exit out. You can even check here that you have an edited slide with your name. Open it up and check that it has saved your edited work. I've got it all good to go. X out, blue button, turn in. Yes, ma'am, Google, blue button, turn in. Check off your science job for today, meteorologist. It is now your turn to go outside. Check the weather. Fill in your weather graph for day 2. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 blanks colored in. After you've checked the weather, filled in day 2, you're ready to think about the temperature. You have 20 degrees cold and 105 degrees hot. Write for me the temperature using degree symbol and letter. Write for me an activity you would do and the clothes you would wear. When you have completed both sides, you've completed your weather graph, you're ready to turn in. Marvelous work, meteorologists. I'll see you tomorrow for more thermometer fun. Adios, amigos!